What's up guys, it's Max Stummer, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of useful commands in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. The first one that I'm going to go over is the fill command. It's one of the most helpful commands, but a lot of people don't know how to use it. And I used to not know how to use it, and it was awful because I had to build everything by hand. And let's say you have to build a ginormous wall. That's going to take you a long time, but with the fill command, it can take you a matter of seconds. So, I'll show you guys how to do it. So, first you want to grab the coordinates of one section of your world. So, let's say these. Then you can write those down. So, this is 14, -60, 50. And then, so that's where the beginning of the fill is going to be. Then if you go, depending on how big you want your thing, if I go here, then I open the chat, /fill, and then tilde, tilde, tilde. I guess you don't have to space those. 14. So then these tildes are representing the coordinates that I'm at right now. Then I'm gonna write down the coordinates that I wrote down just a minute ago. So after you have that, so it's filling from the coordinates that I'm at to the coordinates that I was at a minute ago. And then you can choose which block you want to fill it with. So just as an example, I'll fill it with cobblestone. Oops. Then just hit enter. Sometimes it might lag a little. But see, you can use that to make, like, this would have taken me, like, maybe close to, I don't know, it would have taken you a lot longer to make that by hand than using the fill command. And there's some other ways that you can use the fill command. Like, if you want to make a big box, instead of having to fill all of the sides in at once, then you could just use the outline fill command, which is really helpful. So, I'm just going to use the same coordinates that I had from over there, and I'm going to fill over here instead. So, /fill, and these, my coordinates, all the way to the other coordinates. And then I'll just fill with cobblestone again. Oops. Okay, and then you're going to type a 0 after that. And then you have these 5 different options. And replace, if you do that, it's going to, you can only fill a certain block with something. So then it would be, so it's cobblestone replace. And then it's going to replace, and then you type the block that you want to replace cobblestone with, I think. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. And destroy is going to, like, leave the item, like the broken block item on the ground. I don't know what hollow or keep is, but the outline one is one of the other useful ones that I use. So if we type that in. Oh, that's too big. Okay, so I'll go a little closer. So 14, -60, 50, and then cobblestone, 0, place, no, sorry, not replace. So if we have that, then it looks like it just filled this whole thing, but it's actually hollow on the inside, because I use the outline fill. So those are the only fill commands that I'll go over, but I have some other ones that I want to do too. Okay, so the next one, it's going to be the kill command.
Hey, how do you turn commands back on?
Go away.
How do you turn it back on?
I already turned them back on.
No, they're not on.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
It's scroll all the way down to the settings and turn on enable command blocks.
Cool.
It's under cheats. Okay, so for this we're first gonna need a command block. So the kill command, it's can be used for a lot of things. Like you might just think using for kill entities or something like that. But you can use it for killing specific items too. So that's a very helpful thing that it's for. So first you're gonna want a command block, which you do /give as, which is yourself, as, which is yourself, and command underscore block. Okay, so once you have that, you're gonna want to place it and then tap it so it opens up. If you're on PC, then you right click it. And so in that, I'm going to type kill at E, so that's all entities. And then from here, you could just use this if you want to like kill every entity in the world. But you can also use this for some other really cool purposes. So one of them is like, I've made like some item generators before that are used with cloning item frames, and it's cloning them into the air. So, but then the item frame was still there, along with the block that was supposed to be generated. So to kill just because items on the ground are also entities, so you can do this square bracket and then type equals, and then you can do item, and if the type equals item, let me get a lever here. Okay, so then if I flip that, then if I throw some of these on the ground, they should get killed by this command block. Yeah, see? So it's because this is only killing the entities that are items. So like if maybe you had like a ton of animals around, but you didn't want to kill them, but you wanted to kill like a ton of items that were on the ground and that you didn't want to pick up, you can use that. Or some other ways you can use it is like how I was saying with a generator. If you were to make an item generator using cloning item frames, then I could have it kill all entities type equals item frame. I don't know, I won't do that. But that just goes to show some of the things that you can use with the square brackets in some command block stuff. So the next command I'm going to go over is the setblock command, and it's similar to the fill command, but this is for like if you're just setting like one block that is like a block that you're at. So we can do /set block, and if you're wanting to set the block that is you, this is like a fast way. Maybe if you're like making a tutorial or something, like if you want to get to the nether fast, so you just do the 3 tildes to show that you're setting the block that is your player to a certain block. So just as an example, I can have like, I'll just do basalt, and it just sets that block. So like it's just similar to the fill command, but slightly different. And yeah, so that's pretty much what that is. But you can use it to fill stuff, and if you use a portal instead of like another block, if you fill it with portal, then it will immediately bring you to the nether. So that's kind of nice. So the next thing I'm going to go over is TP, like teleportation, not toilet paper. And so this is also a very useful command. I'm going to get a armor stand and some other things that I'll use to explain how this command works. Armor stand. Name tag. Anvil. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna name this name tag. I'll just name it 1, so it's easy. Then I'm gonna have this armor stand. I'm gonna name it 1. And then from there I'm going to type in here TP all entities name equals 1. And around that 1 you need to do quotations. And then so you have that, and then I can do tilde. So in replacing these tildes, you could also do the commands that you want the armor stand to go. So tilde, tilde, tilde. And then you're going to do a 4th tilde, and then you can type in a number after that. And whichever that number is, I'll show you what this is. So that's making the armor stand spin. And that's like one of the ways you can use the teleport command. And the higher this number at the end is, the faster it'll spin. But eventually if you get like too high, it just doesn't spin at all. But yeah, that's one of the cool teleport things. And some other stuff, just like TP the closest player, so that's like teleporting the closest player to a certain spot. And another one that isn't really used a lot is the @R, which is random player. But yeah, those are pretty much all the stuff with the teleport command. And I've saved the best for last, and this is the particle command. And I'm going to show you guys how to make custom particle trails. Like, let's say like you're in CubeCraft or like another server, and sometimes you can see people that have like some little effects that are trailing behind them. So I'm going to show you guys how to have that in your own world. I wrote it down, so okay, these are particle trails. So you're going to want to type execute, and then you can type your username or like all players, which is this. But I'm just going to type my username. So teleporting @maxstummer tilde tilde tilde. So it's executing that command at my coordinates, if that makes sense. And then that's particle. I'm gonna have to make this bigger. And then Minecraft. Then a colon. And then there's a lot of lists. There's different lists of particles. Well, I mean, there's a list of particles that you can find online. I have a link in the description below. And that's where I've gotten some of these ones that I'll show you in the video. So one of the ones is, I don't know why it's called this, but it's called elephant tooth paste vapor particle. Whoops. I know, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it works, and it's a pretty cool particle. And then after that, you're going to want to do 3 more tildes. Then we can make this repeat and always active. And then we have this like kind of dust cloud. Like let's say, like if I'm running really fast or something, if I were to have speed, like that could be for, I don't know, maybe like a mini game or something. Okay, but that's one of the commands, the particle things. Another one that I'll show is it's just called bleach. And this one, it's like, you know when you like hit a villager or like hit it out of its bed or something, then it has like these little lightning bolt clouds or whatever. That's what this is. It's just called bleach, and then you do the 3 tildes after that. And the last one that I'll show you guys is Conduit Particle. So this one, it's pretty cool, but it's kind of hard to see. But you see, it's like little. I don't know. It might be easier if I'm in the air. But you see, is this is like a little, I don't know. This little kid just joined. I don't know why. Yeah, but this is another, just one of the cool particle things. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you join us for some other videos that we have. Go check out my other stuff, and there's the link in the description below for those other particle things. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.